Hi there, Ricky Cool here with another video in my practice tips series, and I think this is possibly going to be a two-parter, but the thing that I want to talk about today is controlling the note bends that are available to you on hole 3 of Richter tuned diatonic harmonica. So we'll get straight into this. I've got 3 harmonicas with me, and if you've got these 3 keys, then I think that would be great. I've got a C, I've got an F, which is one of the highest ones you can get, and I've got an A, which is at the lower end, C in the middle of the sort of pitch range of the diatonic harmonicas. And this video is an exercise. So with it being an exercise, what I'm principally trying to get here is accuracy in my note bends. Now on hole 3, on a harmonica, if I take my C harmonica for instance, 3 blow is the note G, and 3 draw is the note B. If I come to my trusty melodica, here's G, here's B. So I have these 3 other notes at my disposal if I can bend the notes accurately. I've got B flat, which we call a half step bend. I've got A, a whole step bend, and I've got G sharp or A flat, which is a step and a half. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is try to check the accuracy of my note bending. And when I'm practicing this, I like to do this with the tongue block embouchure and also with the pucker or lip purse embouchure. So I'm using my C harmonica to start off with. I've got a tuner. If you don't have a tuner, then if you've got a little keyboard, that can be a useful reference. And the exercise that I'm going to do, I've also written out, and I'll put this at the end of the video. If you need it, you can take a screenshot. But everything is hole 3. And the way it works is this. I'm starting on 3 draw, then I do a half step bend, then I do a full step bend, then I do a step and a half, and then I finish on 3 blow. And then I repeat that, but the other way round, from 3 blow, 3 draw, step and a half, 3 draw, whole step, 3 draw, half step, and finish on 3 draw. Okay, so that's the first part of my exercise. This is written out so that it fits against a 12-bar blues, and I'll use it with a 12-bar blues at the end of the video. Okay, so let's just first of all now check the accuracy of my note bending. And the thing we're trying to do here is get used to the amount of bending pressure you have to use in different keys of harmonica. So there's my B. Now, to get to B flat, a little bit sharp, a little bit flat. If you haven't got a tuner, but you have got a keyboard, you can reference against that. Once you've got your B flat reasonably accurate and you can hold it at that pitch, and you're kind of familiar with the amount of pressure you're using to bend the note, then move on to the full step. So we're now going to the note A on my tuner. I hope you can see this okay. And then I think my tuner's going to show the next note as G sharp. and then G. Okay, I've rushed that a little bit. I would take a bit more time over that. But let's now play the exercise. So as I'm playing this, I'm actually going to watch my tuner. So I'm doing the first 4 bars, starting from 3 whole draw. Here we go. And now the other way round. Now, for me to be able to do this against a 12-bar blues backing track, I've just played the first 4 bars of a 12-bar blues. So here, we would be on, in a 12-bar blues, we'd be on chord 4, okay? So I've got to change my exercise a little bit. So here, I'm starting now on the half step bend, then I do full step, then a step and a half, then 3 blow, and then I'm going to go back to the 3 draw half step. This is going to be a little bit trickier, but then once I've done that, I will then play the same as I played here, 3 blow, 3 draw half step. Sorry, I'm saying I play the same as I play here. I'm going to play the same as I play here. 3 draw, 3 draw half step, 3 draw full step, 3 draw step and a half, 3 blow. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's try that then. So here we go. And then now I come to bar 9 in a 12-bar blues, which is the 5 chord. And to have a little run that fits against the 5 chord, I'm starting on a full step bend, then go step and a half, full step, step and a half, and then I've got an alternative. If the backing track stays on the 5 chord, I'm going to play the full step bend. If the backing track goes to the 4 chord, I'll play 3 blow. Okay, so I'll do the 2 alternatives. Keeping an eye on my tuner. Here's the alternative. And then, to finish off, I play the same little pattern that I played right at the start. Okay, so that's playing it on a C harmonica. Let's get the feel of what it's like on an F harmonica. Sorry, I'm an F harmonica. Right, let's do that. The feel is different. The reeds are going to be that much smaller. And so on. And then I'll take my A harmonica. And this is going to feel different again. I'm doing all of this at the moment, by the way, with the tongue block embouchure. Now, I didn't quite bend that enough. What I'm aware of here, using the tongue block embouchure, is that I'm having to use a little bit more pressure to get those bends, a bit more bending pressure to get those notes accurate. And so on through the exercise. Okay, so just to finish off, let's put this into practice with a couple of backing tracks. I've chosen I've chosen a couple from my favourite sort of set of backing tracks, the MCCD sessions. If you go on to MCCD sessions on YouTube, there's a whole range of backing tracks. Don't take anything too fast when you're doing the exercise, because you want to be able to play at a tempo and a speed that enables you to listen to the accuracy of your note bends. So this one is a slow medium blues in C, so I'm going to use my F harmonica. Here we go. Okay, so in that particular example, the backing track went to the 4 chord here in bar 2, but the 3 blow still works against it. And the backing track went to the 4 chord in bar 10, so I used 3 blow there as my alternative. Right, let's do one more to finish off, and this time I'm still on MCCD sessions, but this time I've got a Chicago medium in E. So let's see what that's like. So on. That particular backing track stayed on the 1 chord in bar 2, but it went to the 4 chord in bar 10. So this, as I said, is a practice exercise. So I'm not too worried about trying to play with a blues feel or anything like that against the backing track. I've chosen slowish backing tracks so that I can concentrate on the accuracy of my note bending. So having your tuner on while you do the playing with the backing track, if the backing track doesn't mess up your tuner too much, could help. Or the alternatives, as I mentioned earlier on, is using a little keyboard to just really practice your note bend accuracy. Okay, well that's it. I hope you found the video useful. Part 2, I'm going to devise a little tune in the style of T-Bone Walker for a further little exercise that you can use for 3-hole note bends. Right, well, until we do that one, this is Ricky Cool signing off. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate that. If you found the video useful, a thumbs up is always great and welcome. And if you have any comments, I'll try and answer them. Okay, till the next time. Cheerio for now.